South Australia?
Yes.
Creative arts.
Yes.
They're trying to make this the creative state, artistic, and, the government is really trying to, I'm not going to talk about politics, but they're really trying to say, hey, this is a place to come if you want to express yourself and be seen and taken on a world stage, all from Adelaide. And, we're lucky, we're so fortunate to be here in South Australia. Amazing produce, amazing wine, amazing food, coffee.
Absolutely.
We can drive from one side of town to the other generally with under an hour. You can, your house value is, it's half of what it is, in Sydney or Melbourne, but that gives you the opportunity to live maybe above your means in the state. We're talking about wanting to do more movies here. We got people like Rising Sun Studios here.
Amazing.
And why haven't they returned my messages just for the record? Because
they're busy.
Yeah, not busy enough. We got some amazing things happening here. What's you have anything to do with that? Or what do you think of that?
I think we don't do enough here, to be quite honest. So there's very little coming out of the state for organisations like ourselves. Most of our work, probably 98% of what we do is international, and the rest is here.
98% international.
Yeah. So
well, we knew it was a big number because
it
was, you had projects here in Australia, but the projects overseas seem to way outweigh.
Absolutely. Bigger budgets, clients that I guess it's the culture, yeah. So, Europe is, the arts capital, and so they're not shy and, they know what needs to be spent on a project. Here it's about convincing someone to part with their money, and it's, is it going to be worth it? Isn't it going to be worth it? There's also no trust here. I know this is getting a bit deep, but anyway, a lot of clients here would prefer to try someone interstate.
But see, that's ridiculous.
Because they feel like that's more
prestigious. That's more prestigious.
Right?
We're in Australia.
I know.
It's not like I'm holding onto a Van Gogh from the 1500s. I don't know if Van Gogh's 1500s, but that's where these guys here that was an argument. But art takes time. Yeah, it does. But the immersion is changing so quick. That's something. I look at a car and, if you've got a great car, an engine, like let's say it's a V10 engine, and it's going to be iconic. But in 10 years' time, there's going to be less and less engine cars and more electric cars.
Yep.
In 20 years' time, there'll be a few engine cars that occasionally go because we'll be struggling to get fuel to drive them, and they'll probably be $100 a litre or something like that, and it'll be predominantly electric. You go through 50 years' time, all be electric. Half of it will be flying. We'll probably have teleporting, like things that you sit there and think is so far-fetched, which you look at the Jetsons. I don't know if you watch that.
Yeah, I love the Jetsons. They were awesome. Love animations. Let's talk about animations.
Oh, my God. Let's talk about animation. Hence why you like that background. It's
brilliant.
So I look at that and I think, okay, how do people for me, I'd rather support local.
Absolutely.
And I'd rather support my artists here, and we have some of the most amazing artists on the planet here.
Absolutely.
And we just say Australia, but it's amazing. Why don't is it just I don't get it because
it's just the mentality, I guess. You go to Sydney. I mean, we met with Destination New South Wales. We met with all the top people in Destination New South Wales, had this awesome conversation with them. We tried to meet with someone kind of their equal here, and we're kind of fobbed off.
So do you need something more from people? Like, where's Minister Personia and all of this? Like, do you need people that are out there actively and Dave's he's actively looking for things to help this state become more of a destination state.
Yeah.
Do you have that tie-in with the government that you can? I'm not going to bang on about politics, but no.
I actually don't. I haven't. You know what? To be honest, we've been so busy. It's been 2 years of just pumping out work internationally that we haven't really spent much time focusing here. Like, we're based here, but it doesn't feel like we're creating work here, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it feels like it's all over the place, but here, and it's it's upsetting. Like, it's actually quite disappointing that our own state doesn't appreciate, you know, what we're capable of doing, whereas, you know, the US think we're amazing, and, you know, the UK, and